Hi, baby girl. Hello. Well, hello, Barb, Pinset. It is another episode of Let's Talk Lending because the Bank of Canada did some stuff right today. I have other words, but did some stuff right finally today. So, I thought that we had a debate to Barb's, like we talked offline. Apparently, we both said it was 0.5% for today. And that was the major change. So
It was.
yes.
Awesome news.
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay, Barb, let's show people what the big deal is all about, right? Because we've got a little presentation and I want you to talk about, like, what does this mean? Because really, great, fine. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, why is this important to buyers? And so the entire market, quite frankly.
Yeah. It's good because it increases buying power. It lowers payments. It's anytime we're looking at lower rates, it's always good news, and it'll build up some of that trust and some of that feel like we've lost. For how long we've been waiting to hear they're going to come down, to see these rates come down, and we're finally seeing that. Inflation is, below the 2% that they want to see it at, so that's good news, and because of that, we're seeing prime come down, and we've seen fixed rates come down as well. So all good news.
Excellent. And inflation is at 1.6%. The magic number for the government was 2%. And we have smashed well below that. All right, Barb, let's talk about, you talked about buying power. And what I asked you to do is like a $500,000 home and show the differences between May and now.
Yeah, there's a big difference, right? As you can see, the numbers are huge.
Yeah. Like $55,000 of buying power difference.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, it makes a difference, that's for sure. And even with the fixed rate, like right now, the best I'm seeing is 4.04.
Yeah,
4.04 would allow you a purchase of $605,000.
Wow,
that's huge, right? Yeah.
Wow, that is just absolutely. That's Barb. That's $100,000 difference.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're taking that fixed rate, not everybody wants to take that 5-year fixed rate, and it's not for everyone. But like if that was where you wanted to go and you wanted to be able to buy that dream home, it can be done now, right? Like you don't need to. And this is these numbers are based on a household income of $128,000. So, you don't need to be making $200,000 a year now to qualify to buy in that price range.
Okay, I got questions for you. First question. How long is it going to take the banks to change and drop to now that they know for sure it's 0.5%? How long is it going to be until those variable rates come down?
It depends on the lender. So most banks will reduce their prime lending rate, which prime is at 5.95 right now, as of today. So most banks will likely have it done by tomorrow. If your mortgage is with a lender, some lenders wait until the first of the following month to reduce their rate and payment. So it just depends on the lender, but it won't take long to get done.
Okay. Yeah. And so we're not going to see really the fixed rates come down though, are we?
No, we hope that, and typically they do follow suit, but, there's still numbers out of the States that are of concern to us here in Canada. We've seen bond yields actually go back up again. So by, a few basis points, but they have been going up of late and because of numbers that had come out of the States just recently. So when bond yields go up, fixed rates will go up. They follow suit. So, if you look at the bond yields, if you follow those, you'll see that they have increased a little bit. And so if that continues to happen, fixed rates will go up as well. Maybe not a long-term thing, but in the interim, we could possibly see fixed rates go up and variable rates come down. So, prime may come down again and there, not be any change with fixed rates. It just depends on what those bond deals are doing, what the job numbers look like. There are just so many different things that impact what rates do. So,
okay. Let's talk about what's happening in the market here right now, because I think that's really important. So I'm going to just take your presentation down for now. But if you want to switch to the next slide, because that's our bring her home slide. And I'm going to share my screen because I want to talk about what is going on with the market, right? And what's going on, and in some interesting statistics here. So I want to bring your attention to last year. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so people can see it even better. Let's look at this here. As of today, 1,031 homes have sold. And this is everything. This is my all stats. All of last year, which is another 2 months of information, we're like 17, 18 homes behind in home sales. The average price is already up, like 10, let's say 10 grand, just to make it easy. Now, what is interesting, days on market are the same, but the months of inventory has gone down. And so it is creeping down, like it's still in buyers like balanced market mode. And I think next year is going to be even busier. If I was a seller right now, I would be thinking about getting my home on the market. You're buyers and you're not a first-time home buyer, for sure. Our inventory level. So if we're looking at this box right here, okay, we are below 500 properties for sale in all of Fort McMurray right now. The highest in the market in July was 585, Barb. Now, it has been a balanced market, meaning it is not for the buyers, it's not for the sellers. It's going to be from a balanced sort of thing. So, I mean, that's really, really good news. Here's what I think is going to happen, Barb. So I've just stopped sharing my screen. If you want to pop up your, oh, you got it. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So, I mean, here's the thing, like buyers that are not first-time home buyers, because the first-time home buyers have the opportunity of one more rate drop before the end of the year, and then the 30-year amortization, which is not going to be a good situation for everyone. It really isn't. But for those that need it and want it, I think the new year is going to be crazy, right? That's my prediction. Those that don't need to wait, I would say don't wait. I would say buy. So,
absolutely.
Right. And so what I think is going to happen, we're going to stop seeing the lowball offers. We are going to start seeing offers that sway a little bit more in the seller's favor without necessarily going into multiple offers, which means no more asking for everything that's wrong on the home inspection, no more hardballing the seller and those sorts of things. I think it's just going to truly be a balanced market where, you know, very soon it could turn into a seller's market. If the inventory stays like this and sales start to increase, right, it could turn into a seller's market. But it doesn't mean everything is going to go into multiples, and it doesn't mean everything is going to go over list price. We've got a very interesting rest of the market. I know I'm getting myself ready to go, making sure my back end is ready to serve you. But if you have questions about what's going on and what's the best thing to do for you, if you go to letstalklending.com, you can get a hold of Barb and you get a hold of myself, and we'll make sure that we reach out to you to make sure you get the right information, because you're not shopping for shoes when you're shopping for a home. Make sure you are pre-approved before you step foot out of your house into someone else's home. It is a big deal to ask a seller to remove themselves from their home and not know if they purchase the home or not. Don't do that. Don't be that person, please. Okay.
Yeah.
And Barb, like, I think you are so wonderful, especially with first-time home buyers, because you're like Mama Bear and you just love them and take care of them every step of the way. Right?
Yeah.
Now, you don't have to be a first-time home buyer. Barb is amazing. And then when you're ready, I'm the one that is going to take care of you. Okay. Because this is an important purchase, right? And making the right choice is such a big deal. Such a big deal. Barb, when's the next rate hold announcement?
December 11th.
December 4th, Barb. It's December 4th.
Oh, it's the 11th.
No, come on. We're going to arm wrestle on this one.
Okay.
Okay. We'll get back to you, but I'm positive. I'm positive
I'm positive it's the 11th. So there's our debate this time.
Okay, here's our debate. But do you think it's going to come down again by 0.25 or 0.5?
I think we might see another half a point.
Really? I think it's going to be just 0.25.
Yeah. I think maybe another half point.
All right. You've heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. You've heard it here. I said 0.25. Barb said 0.5. I hope I'm wrong. I hope. All right, Fort McMurray, do us a favor, tag a friend, share this video. It's really important this information gets out to the hands of people that need to know exactly what's going on and what this rate change actually means for them. All right. Barb, as always, thanks for being my co-host.
Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure.
All right, guys, have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.